Hey guys, Buff from GameBet today, bringing you another video, and today I had to come back for this one weapon, for this blueprint bundle, because I've been waiting for this for a long time. So, saw this in the store, some of you guys in the Discord gave me a heads up, so I had to come and cover this quick. This bundle is called the Grunt bundle, and this is available in store for 1,000 COD points, so it's relatively cheap. Especially for what you're getting here. So what you're getting with this, the Grunt, I've been waiting for this probably since Season 1, this particular blueprint for the Scar, which we're covering here today. So you get this really nice M16 blueprint, which looks very reminiscent of a standard M4A1 with the carrying handle. So it's called the standard issue. It's got a really nice camo on it. This is a really sweet blueprint that you get here. Next up, you get the Scar H here. So this is the one that we're making the video on today. This is the Battlefield promotion. This is the Scar H or the Mark 17. Really nice two-tone Scar here. Mark 17, probably one of my favorite rifles of all time, and this thing is just beautiful. So it also comes with some stickers, calling cards, things like that. But the Grunt bundle available for 1,000 COD points here in store. Let's go ahead and back out. We'll look at the weapon, test it out, and then I'll show you guys some gameplay with this thing as well. So backing out, here is the Mark 17 or the Scar H. So, really nice weapon. Let's go ahead and we'll just back out quick and we'll take a look at the attachments that you get with this at base, as well as compare it to the base Scar without the blueprint with the same attachments. So, first off, what do you get with this? Let's go ahead and we will swap it out and we'll tune it. So, we're going to go Battlefield Promotion. It comes with 4 attachments here at base. Jumping in, you have the Lance 50 12-inch barrel, effectively making this a Mark 17 or a Scar 8 CQC, close quarters combat variant of the Mark 17. So with this one, we're going to leave this barrel, but you can see the barrel here is going to improve our aim down sight speed as well as our hip recoil control, with the cons here being the damage range and the hip fire accuracy and the bullet velocity. So 12-inch barrel as opposed to what I believe is a base, should be a 16-inch barrel at base, maybe a 14.5. And so what we'll do is we'll tune this thing for recoil steadiness, and then we'll leave the other slider right there in the middle between ADS and damage range. Skip out on the laser here, but we will run with the base optic that comes with this is the EOTech with the flip sight on there. So you can see 4.8 times magnification with the 1.5 times magnification for the standard EOTech when that is flipped to the side. You also get cons for a small sniper glint, aim down sight speed, and aim walking movement speed. Not an issue. And again, look at the two-tone of this thing. It's just great. So you get the tan with some what looks like electrical tape on top, which we'll explore this a little bit more, and then you have the standard flip. It just looks really, really beautiful. So we'll tune that, the optic eye position, all the way out to far. We'll go ahead and do that. Now for the stock option, you get the brute stock. So we'll go ahead and select this thing. This is going to give us the aiming stability, which is really key, as well as recoil control. So this is a really good stock option for this blueprint, probably the best one, I believe, minus maybe for ultimate aim and stability would be the Mark 20 stock, but you get recoil control with this thing too. So it works out really well. You can see the difference between the stats bar there. So cons, aim down sight speed, cross movement speed, aim walking speed, and sprint speed. So we'll go ahead and select that. And what we'll do is for tuning is tune that all the way to aiming idle stability. That's going to help us out a lot. Go ahead and we'll skip the rear grip, skip the magazine, although you can see the magazine there. We'll compare it to the base, but you can see what it looks like with the 30 and then also the 50-round drum. 50-round drum has that nice two-tone look to it also that goes with this blueprint. And then for the bipod grip. So the bipod grip here is a very awesome blueprint option. You have more tape on there for better gripping. It just looks really nice. You can see the difference. Well, you can't really see it here because it doesn't really work in this game as opposed to 19, but we'll take a look at it here when we get into it. So when I compare it to the other one, bipod mount and recoil steadiness are the pros. Cons are the aim down sight speed. So we'll go ahead and tune that all the way to ADS speed and hip recoil control if we do happen to find ourselves in a close quarter situation. And then those are the 4 or 5. So the next attachment, you can choose what you want. For this video, and really I think my preference just playing with the RM277, I think I've learned that 20-round magazine on a battle rifle really isn't a bad thing. You can definitely get away with it if you have a certain play style. So what we'll do is, for this, the best recoil mitigation muzzle device that I have found for the Scar H or the Mark 17 here is the Sock and Thread 40. So it's going to give us primarily vertical recoil control, as well as secondary would be the horizontal recoil control, the cons being the aim down sight speed and the aiming stability. So you can see different skins there. We definitely don't want that gold one. We'll go ahead and tune this to recoil stabilization, and gun kick control. And that is our final Mark 17 blueprint here for the Battlefield promotion. Again, the two-tone, you have the dirty tan desert look. You have a nice tanned EOTech with the electrical tape on top there. Looks really, really good. You have the buttstock, which again, it looks like it's kind of like a mix of like a greenish and tan that you have on the upper receiver as well as the stock. You have tape on the stock. You have a two-tone magazine, and again, just that worn, dirty look. It makes this rifle look like it's actually been used in combat, which is good to see. And again, the tape you can see there on the bipod grip gives it a nice look as well. So this is probably one of my favorite blueprints of the game, hands down so far. You can see the electrical tape on top of the EOTech holographic finder there, really nice, and it's a great weapon. So one more thing here, our buddy Justin pointed this out to me in Discord today. If you just want to, you'll know by the thumbnail, if you wanted to see what your weapon looked like with a 6 attachment on here, you could go ahead and find a blueprint option like this, and then preview it, and there you go. There's your 6 attachment for at least the preview. So you can see there, this blueprint is one of the few that gives you the top-mounted laser. So on that top pick rail, we have the top-mounted laser on this. You can see this blueprint, same as the Mudding Guts, I think is the one it is. The other, we'll take a look at that. But you can see cable management, or wire management there, for that for the PEC-15 there on the top pick rail. Just a beautiful weapon. Again, the Scar 17 firing, or the Mark 17 Scar H firing 7.62 by 51mm NATO. Just a beautiful weapon. So really quick, let's compare this to the base Scar with the same attachments. So let's go ahead and we'll swap this. Just go with the base Scar, same attachments here. So for the muzzle, we really don't need this, but we'll just stay true. So it's a 1-for-1 build. We'll go with the same optic, just so you guys can kind of see the differences between the two here. So we'll go with that, the buttstock, and the underbarrel. We want the bipod grip. There we go. So let's go ahead, back out quick, and you'll be able to see what the base looks like as a black, the Mark 17, all black, versus the Battlefield promotion blueprint. So there's definitely, as far as like the weapon itself, everything is the same. However, it's just obviously a different skin paint job. There's no changes, like sometimes in Modern Warfare 2019 we would see significant changes to parts of the weapon, like the upper receiver, grips, things like that. This doesn't do anything like that I can see, but obviously it's a significant cosmetic overhaul for the weapon. So that's the weapon. Go ahead really quick, and we will jump into the firing range with this thing just so you guys can see, and then I'll jump into the gameplay. I'll give you guys a brief update on things and let you guys kind of just see the gameplay here. So here's the Mark 17 Scar H Battlefield promotion blueprint. Just a gorgeous weapon. We have this thing tuned, obviously. You can see 20 rounds. I mean, if you play this specifically for DMZ, like, you can get away with that. You can obviously tap fire, put it in single fire here, tap fire it. And the good thing here is you have the bipod grip mount, so we can obviously just let this thing rip on the bipod mount. The thunderous Mark 17 just sounds great. Let's mag dump it. Love the way that thing sounds. Beautiful. Let's go ahead now and preview it one more time, because this is just such a beautiful weapon. Hands down my favorite blueprint in the game right here. Go ahead now, and we will jump into the gameplay here for this weapon. We're playing on the border crossing map here, running this thing along with a Glock 17, and just, again, trying to play very Sicario-esque like with this thing. Use it as it would be used for real-life purposes as a battle rifle. Just taking advantage of that 7.62 by 51mm round. It's going to hit really, really hard. It's a bigger round than we have with the RM277 here that was added, which is a 6.8 by 51mm. Even though that weapon has, for that specific round, has higher velocity, bullet velocity for it, you can't beat a good 7.62 by 51mm battle rifle. And the Scar H definitely delivers. It's going to hit heavy. It sounds like it is going to hit heavy. It has a thunderous noise to it. It's just a great weapon. So if you guys are interested, I'm not going to go into details with the weapon itself for this video, but I will link below the Mark 17 or the Scar H conversion, the latest one that we did here for Modern Warfare 2. If you guys are interested, you can also go back and find some of the ones from Modern Warfare 2019 as well on the channel. I did a lot of Warzone specific gameplay with the Mark 17 back in Modern Warfare 2019 for original Warzone. Definitely, I think I've done a few conversions here and some gameplay for Modern Warfare 2, but now that this thing's back, I'm definitely going to have to run and get some good gameplay with this thing so you guys can see it in DMZ, because it's just a beautiful, beautiful weapon. This is hands down my favorite blueprint. And again, you guys have been following the channel, you know the Mark 17 is definitely right up my alley. So go ahead in the Discord. Link it for the Discord is down below, as well as all the social media. Go ahead and share with me in Discord. Send me your best. If you guys have this bundle, go ahead and send me like your best builds with this particular blueprint. I'm curious to see what you guys are making with this. Maybe I'll do another video kind of covering some of those as well. But go ahead and send those to me in Discord or tag me in them, and I'll see them in Discord. I'm still active in Discord. I'm not active on Twitter just because after my last temporary ban, I like logged out of it on my phone. So really, I only have access to my Twitter on my computer, which I just kind of really haven't been on at all lately. So if you guys have anything to get a hold of me, primarily you're going to want to go through Discord or Instagram at this particular point in time. But I will probably re-log in at some point on my phone. It's just definitely nice to not have the distraction all day for a little while here. But that's good. Let me know what you guys think of this blueprint weapon, the Battlefield promotion. Just an awesome weapon. Again, the blueprint itself, been waiting for this. I believe I saw this, as well as a really nice MPX that goes with the same theme back in like the beginning of season 1. And just been waiting for it ever since. So a really nice blueprint. I'm semi-disappointed it didn't come with like a Delta type operator. This would have been a great bundle to include the return of maybe D-Day or some of the Special Forces soldiers that we saw in the campaign missions, as well some of those generic Shadow Company or Mexican Special Forces guys that looked very Delta-esque. It would have been a great bundle to include an operator, but I can't really complain because it's only 1,000 COD points, and it's a really, really nice Mark 17 or Scar Heavy, however you prefer to refer to it as. So, hands down, best blueprint in the game as far as I'm concerned. This thing's going to make me be running this. Probably this is going to be my exact build for DMZ, the one that you guys are seeing right here that we just built. I think if you're a smart player, you can get away with a 20-round magazine. You can also feel free to carry like a submachine gun if you need something else for close quarters, or pair it with a pairing this with a sniper. I think is fine. You can again carry it in your backpack like an SMG, like a Vector or an MP7 or something like that, in case you get in really cramped close quarters fights. But this thing's still going to drop people pretty quickly in close quarters. You just need to be mindful of that 20-round magazine. Again, the great thing about this blueprint is you do get the top-mounted pick rail for the PEC-15, so I love that. Seeing the cable management on that thing just brings joy to my heart. So let me know your thoughts down below there. We just hit 38,800 subscribers on the channel the other day, so thank you everyone for that. Thank you for the comments on the last video for the channel update. Really appreciate all the support. I read all the comments on there. I didn't like or reply to anything just because I was scrolling through and reading them all so quickly, but typically I reply and like it to everything. So just because I didn't do it on that particular video doesn't mean I didn't see it. I did read everything, and I still read them when you guys are posting them on that video. So really appreciate the support, understanding that just taking some time away. I will be back. I'm not going to be gone forever. Not sure when I'll be back, but definitely this is a one-off video. I won't be having consistent content quite yet, but I would say when there's good things that are coming around in the store for the season weapons, things like that, you'll see some conversion videos here and there. Just trying to get away from that daily upload cycle that I got into, especially not that I didn't love doing it, but I think it got to the point where it felt more so like a job, and the fun factor was kind of getting away, as well as some other things. But especially with summer here coming up, I definitely want to enjoy my summer and not feel tied to the computer every day, things like that. So I will have videos. I will be back full-time eventually, but I really appreciate the support, guys. It means a lot to me. Be sure, if you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do that. Like the video. Comment down below what some of your favorite builds are currently, because I've definitely been out of the Call of Duty loop the past couple weeks, I would say. So let me know your thoughts down below. Really appreciate it. Till next time, this is Buffner Gaming with the badass Scar 17, Mark 17 Scar H. Till next time, Buffner Gaming, out.
Be advised, UAV is exiting the AO.
Requested close air. Target
Copy
marked.
that. Longbow 3-1 is on station. Strike inbound.
Score's being settled.
Flash. Good kill.
Effective fire.
Standing by.
7-1, requesting recon at my
Copy
location.
that. UAV online and orbiting the AO. UAV is being RTV at this time.
You had it coming. Tossing grenade.
Ready for tasking.
Reloading. Approaching from the rear. Mags. Enemy spotted. Requested recon flyover.
Copy that. UAV
Requested air
online and
support.
orbiting the AO.
Got him on the run. Keep it up.
Be advised, UAV is exiting the AO.